Hi, I'm Dr. Christine Doherty. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about vitamin supplementation for people who are on a gluten-free diet. No matter why you come to the gluten-free diet, chances are you've accumulated some deficiencies before you got to the point of diagnosis and of starting your gluten-free lifestyle. Now, the gluten-free lifestyle in and of itself can be deficient. There's not a lot of fortification of foods, so a lot of nutrients are missed out on that way. As we know, a lot of the foods available now, unfortunately, are turning into more and more junk foods. So they're the favorite American yummy desserts, white breads, things like that. But unfortunately, a lot of them don't have whole grains and decent amount of nutrients in them. The whole reason I started my supplement company, which is Celiac Vitality Packs, and you can find them at glutenfreevitamins.com, was because in 2003 I was diagnosed with celiac, but at that point I went to the NIH Consensus Conference, which is when the government gets people together, experts from all over the world, to discuss how America is going to treat celiac disease. It was a fascinating process. But one of the people at that conference, Dr. Cynthia Cooper, who's the head of the Gluten Intolerance Association or Gluten Intolerance Group, said the statistic that 50% of celiacs still had multiple nutritional deficiencies 10 years after going gluten-free. And that was just a call to action for me. I was like, this is a ridiculous thing. In my practice, I use pretty much exclusively nutritional supplements and natural therapies. And so I had a lot of experience in this area, and I've been in practice for well over a decade now, having worked with 6, 7, somewhere there, 1,000 patients from all over the world, and mostly celiacs. Mostly people are on a gluten-free diet. So we have specific needs when we're gluten-free. There's certain molecules that we do better with than others. As you will probably know, a lot of us still continue to have sensitive systems. Sometimes we have other issues that don't resolve entirely when we go gluten-free. Some of the supplements we have, SAMe and L-theanine, are specifically designed to help with some of the residual mood issues that can linger after people go gluten-free. SAMe is a fantastic antidepressant, but it also helps with liver health and is wonderful for joint pain, which a lot of people have arthritis, even ongoing. And L-theanine is for anxiety, so it's non-habit forming. There's no side effects. It's wonderful if you take it consistently. It's actually a very good antioxidant for the brain. But you can take it intermittently. You take it 20 minutes later it kicks in, and it really can help take the edge off, but it improves focus, unlike the anti-anxiety medications. The initial product that I designed was the Celiac Vitality Pack. So it's a twice-a-day pack with vitamins that are optimally designed for morning dosing and then evening dosing. So they have an AM and PM pack. And so you want to take the AM with breakfast, obviously, and the PM with dinner. And I optimize the ingredients to really help give you more energy in the morning and then help you get a deep, restful sleep at night. Because a lot of celiacs have ongoing issues with sleep and energy. You can get the packs with or without iron. Some people don't need iron, in which case, don't have to take it. But a lot of celiacs have ongoing iron deficiencies, so iron supplementation can make a very big difference in your quality of life. Eventually I designed a once daily pack by popular demand, actually, because there were a lot of people who were just forgetting to take their PM packs usually, and so they begged me to put them all into one, which I did. So those can be very handy, especially if you travel a lot, if life's going to get busy. I personally alternate the two. When life is calmer and I know I can do the twice daily, then I definitely do that. But when life I know is going to be crazy busy, or I'm traveling and lecturing, then I take the once dailies because it's just a lot easier. So they have basically essential fatty acids, because that's a common deficiency in celiacs. And you need essential fatty acids for your mood, for your brain function, for your joints, for your heart health, as we hear more and more about inflammation these days. So you need those anti-inflammatory oils in your system. It's also got calcium, magnesium, a full host of chelated minerals, so they're super absorbable. All the fat-soluble vitamins, A, D, E, and K, in the right forms, because with the fat-soluble vitamins, you really want to make sure you get the right molecules. And that is a really big difference between a lot of professional line supplements And a lot of less expensive, over-the-counter versions is the actual molecules matter, especially when it comes to fat-soluble vitamins, but also to minerals. I mean, it's true for all of them. It's also key. A lot of celiacs and people on a gluten-free diet have vitamin A deficiency. So that's one that really helps the immune system if you're still getting sick a lot. With the bumps on the back of the arm, skin, things like that, that's another sign of not having enough vitamin A. But that can also be the essential fatty acids. There's digestive enzymes in the packs because they are key for helping you absorb the fat-soluble vitamins and break down and absorb the fish oils as well. And our fish oils are molecularly tested to make sure there's no heavy metal contamination, so you can trust that they're pure. And they're also no burp fish oil. I mean, a lot of people, if you've taken inexpensive fish oil, you'll have had the experience of burping them. Well, the enzymes can be key for that also, but these are good quality oils, so you're not going to have that issue. There's probiotics, 8 billion of a multi-strain probiotic in the twice daily pack. And in the once daily pack, to change it up a little and offer another option, they have L-glutamine, which is an amino acid that's really good for healing the gut. It's like a superfood for the gut, so to kind of help repair what's gone on in the gut. They have a complete B vitamin. We also have a multivitamin, the Celiac Vitality Multi, which is a 3-a-day multi. It's basically the same multi that's in the pack, so it's got all the same great nutrients. But it has a patented form of folic acid called 5-methyltetrahydrofolate, which 50% of celiacs lack the gene to activate folic acid into the kind that crosses the blood-brain barrier. So it really does the most good for people who don't have that gene. So that can help with mood, can help, again, prevent heart disease. So there's a lot of good reasons to have that also. And in the packs, you also have 1,000 milligrams of chelated calcium, so it's highly absorbable. We also have a liquid vitamin D that's in a medium chain triglyceride base, which is a highly absorbable form of fat that's well digested for people who may have fat digesting issues, which again is very common for people who have celiac and who are gluten-free. I get asked a lot if people have to be on a gluten-free diet to take these vitamins, because a lot of times, the celiac in the family or the person who's gluten-free starts taking them and starts feeling really good. And then we get a call asking if the spouse can take them too, or friends. So I'm telling you in advance, absolutely you don't have to have celiac in order to take them, because they are just a complete system that's really good quality, that's really good for anybody. But we definitely test them to make sure they're gluten-free with the University of Nebraska Food Allergy Research Group. So we've never had a pack come back contaminated. We started in 2005, so we are actually the first company to offer gluten-free vitamins and really target it. But we're the only company to really offer, close to a decade of clinical experience and my own personal experience as a celiac. In order to really, it took me 2 years to refine this formula so that it really worked for people who tended towards diarrhea and worked for people who tended towards constipation. So it was hard to find that balance, and I was lucky to be able to work with it clinically in order to really refine it to the point where we then started selling it to the public. So if you have any questions, you can contact us through glutenfreevitamins.com. You can email us at info@glutenfreevitamins.com. And we offer free samples because we know a lot of you are very sensitive. So you can definitely try before you buy, because we don't want you to have to buy something that's not going to work for you. But in general, they're very well tolerated, hypoallergenic, no colors, no additives, no preservatives, none of the yucky stuff that you don't need in there. So we hope you try them. We look forward to hearing from you. Bye.